Please join me on this adventure into Facebook Marketplace. Can you get anything decent for very little money? Is it all a load of crap, basically? I've bought myself a video recorder and a DVD hard disk recorder, the princely sum of £5. Please carry on watching this video and I will attempt to find out for you. What you can see here is a couple of dodgy videos on top. This is from another video that I've just finished filming, and it's very much work in progress still. It's about Video-2000, which is the format where the tapes look a little bit like VHS, but you can actually turn them over to play the other side. How cool is that? So basically, big cassette tapes with video on. Now, this is what I picked up. I don't normally go for anything Samsung, and I'll tell you why. They're pretty rubbish, aren't they, when it comes to these sort of things? Probably rank down very lowly in people's kind of use and expectations, etc, etc. Anyway, I've got one. I've not seen this model before, so this is why I was kind of attracted to it. It's a HR-725. That's a DVD-HR725. Moving rapidly on, and it does say rapid 48 in fact. It's a Sanyo video recorder, VHS. It's even got a save energy button, which is interesting. And this is a PDC VHR-M290 with digital picture control, video plus as well. Very important to have these days. So let's get these powered up first and see if they do power up. Okay, I've just started my Dr. Pepper, so I'm fine. Let's just power these two up now and see what we have. That's interesting. Why is it taking that up? Oh, why has it done that? I presume it doesn't have a tape in there. No. Okay. Let's put it back in its happy place, standby, and this one's already in its happy place. I'm going to turn this one on. Oh, listen to that DVD drive start up. I can already hear a fan. Or is it just the disc? It's probably the hard disk actually, isn't it? Oh. It's saying stop. Should we see if there's a disc in here? See if I got any freebies. Oh, that doesn't look right, does it? Open. Way! I do. But unfortunately, I think it's one the kids have already got. Moana. But anyway, a good film. Probably a bit better than the second one from all accounts. I've not seen the second one. I'm just going to see if it does load, and then if it does load, does it want to play basically? Ooh, it's gone straight to menu on the DVD, I guess. Oh, okay, so that's looking like a short video, isn't it? I haven't turned it on yet, have I? I haven't got it plugged into the display. Alright, let's do that. Just before I plug it into the display, I'm going to have a look at the features on the front of this. So it's got some nice kind of lighting going on, nice soft green there for the digits, and on this side nice sort of blue and orange indicators, and it does look quite a tidy model. Looking underneath, it's got a AV in. I'll just put my finger there and I guess I can't see it, but there's no this video there, but there's AV video, so there it is there, and there's your audio. So you've got composite and left and right. There's also DV in, so if that works, that's quite handy to have if you've got a DV camcorder from the sort of 2000s or late 90s to 2000s, so that's quite good. And then on this side it's just some buttons, and up and down on here it says it's RAM. Actually, let's open that up. I didn't take much notice of the tray, but it doesn't take cartridge RAM, it's just straightforward discs on their own by the looks of it. It's nice, the actual bounce going, isn't it? I'm just going to see if it will turn off. Spin it round, and with it spun round, I was right, there's a fan there. This model DVD-HR725 XEU. Power supply wattage is 45 watts, so that is on a little bit of a high side, but I guess that's because of the hard disk in there as well. What's nice to see though, you could use this as a standalone CD player by the looks of it, because you've got digital audio out and coaxial out. On this side you've got what it's kind of repeated on the front, but these are outputs. So we have got two lots of audio, which is quite nice. I guess these are probably all outputting at the same time, or possibly not. No, AV out 1, AV out 2. So AV out 2 is S video, composite video there, and then component, which is all your channels for the colour, the three that makes up the colour signal. They're there. And then on this side there's SCART, old school SCART, so this is very much a European thing, isn't it, SCART. And looking across we've got HDMI out, which is nice because a lot of DVD recorders don't have this, only the very kind of later ones did, so that's nice. And then yeah, old school inputs there, so you could feed it potentially an input from an old computer, so that they do have their uses, something like this, because you could obviously wire it up to output to HDMI. It's a good kind of conduit, isn't it, in between your, say, old 8-bit computer or gaming console, 16-bit maybe, straight through this and then to the TV. And I guess while I'm here I should just have a quick look at the back of this Sanyo. So this is obviously a lot less power, 17 watts, quite energy efficient. So the bottom one's made in Slovakia and this one's made in Germany, Sanyo, Germany. So I'd expect this video recorder, although it looks pretty beaten up, I expect it to still be working very well because it's German made. So we've got some SCARTs there, input and outputs, and then again RF and VHF, UHF, aerial, everything on there. And this one's quite interesting because it's not got a hardwired plug, so that does come out. That's just a cassette one, and that one is hardwired. And I guess somewhere, oh, it doesn't say on here, but they normally say on DVD, don't they, if it's region 2, which I presume it is, unless it's been possibly hacked, if that is possible. Alright, I've turned it around again, so I'm just going to go through this Sanyo one. So the save energy, it feels like it should have something there. I bet this had a more upmarket model, and this looks to be the same sort of size as some AV inputs, doesn't it, and video inputs. So that's probably what that was. You've got some buttons for channel selection. Got a nice kind of dim sort of display, but not too dim. I like that. And everything you need on here. But both of them will run on remotes, which I don't have, unfortunately. The owner didn't have the remotes, so I'd have to go to universal remotes to play about with these. What's interesting on the Samsung is the power supply side is on the right. Now a lot of these DVD recorders, power supply I've always found seems to be on the left hand side, so they're obviously trailblazers there. And I've plugged it into the monitor. I might have to wake it up a bit. Well, the monitor should wake itself up if it discovers an input. Alright, let's try this DVD. It's playing. Ooh. play it. Sometimes you can't play, can you, from the actual buttons on the front, but this one does seem to work. So the beauty of a setup like this is you can obviously do your copying from VHS to DVD. Okay, that seems to work. I'm now going to press the button that says HDD. And because I haven't got a remote, the only thing I can do is play, isn't it? Hope it plays something off the disc. It's lost a segment, the middle segment, hasn't it? So it reckons it's playing. I suppose I do need the remote though. Alright, before I do that, I'm going to now turn this on. And I'm going to try to select the right channel. DV, no. Oh, look. It's got the advanced menu for controlling your camera. That's nice. AV3, AV2, yes, that's the one. And that should be a signal, but obviously I need a videotape. It's a gold rush. And it loads. It does. I can't see anything at the moment.
To what was at the time an ill-defined border with Alaska. A major gold strike had been
So a lot of this video is in black and white.
at least 2,000.
Let's forward it a bit and see if we get. Oh yeah, we do get some colour.
Slowly, at first. Bleary-eyed men rolled out of their bunks.
Wow.
Cabins
It seems to be doing
piled ever higher on
its
the
job,
banks.
playing videotapes.
The oars dipped quietly into the water. And suddenly, it was...
Excellent. As these devices are old, I'm hoping I can just get away with using these old multi-controller remotes. Otherwise I'm going to have to fire up something a little bit newer. Right, let's try to do the Samsung first. So you select DVD and then hold down the button, and then you can go code setup. Okay, I'm going to go brand, and it was on Panasonic. So yeah, if you go this way you can choose the actual product maker. So we're looking for Samsung. There's quite a few on here. Oh, there's Samsung. And then up and down it will fire a code to the actual DVD recorder. So I'm going to have to take this over here. So it should turn this off at some stage. Not many Sanyos. It's not working with any of them. So that Silvercrest, unfortunately, not doing its thing for me. On to the one for all. This one, very straightforward this. So you select the mode, which device you want to program, hold down the magic button for a few seconds, and then you enter the 4-digit number. So the one that seems to work for this one is 1635, so 1635. It's gone into the menu. So someone recorded 3 hours worth of something. 2005. Well, that's probably the internal date of the clock, isn't it? It's going to go fast. Yeah, they certainly did record something. They recorded nothing. System info. There's probably a setup button somewhere. So does this record? Now this controller's limited, I can't get into the setup menu with this, so I do need to program something a little bit more fancy, but for now I've inserted a -R DVD, a blank one, and I've just pressed record and it is recording, but no idea what setting it's using, if it's on the worst setting or the best setting, no idea. Let's get ready to stop this.
Longtime Yukoner, Sourdough Sue Ward.
That looks like a good recording actually.
They would hold her still, and then they would sluice it off and let the law of gravity pull the gravel off. Because the gold is 14 times heavier than the gravel, and so it sinks to the
You
bottom.
learn something new every day. Excellent. So what does it do if I try to eject? Does it complain that it's not finalised the disc? No. Now I'm sure on some DVD recorders it does do that. I've been sold a couple of working items for my sum of £5, and probably quite useful to someone as well, something like this, a setup where they can record their family memories and other things that they have on their tapes that they want to archive. So not too bad. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll do some more videos in the future. Bye for now.